So we've all been kind of tossing around the idea that Donald Trump has no intention of being president and that he actually only ran because he's trying to promote Hillary Clinton. And everyone's kind of said this is like a publicity stunt, that he has no intention of really taking office. Well, up till now, this has kind of been an idea we've been throwing around. It was several months ago when the race began that my fiancée, actually going to be my wife today, we're getting married today, so pretty excited about that. But my fiancée back then had said that she had thought that Donald Trump was running for president only to get Hillary Clinton into the White House. Well, I want to read something to you that obviously there's a lot of people thinking this, but wait till you hear what Donald Trump said himself just recently. Let me read this to you. So let me read this to you from I think I'm trying to find the date here. On July 8th. Skeptical onlookers have long wondered whether Donald Trump really wants to be president. The real estate mogul has exposed interest in a White House bid since the late 1980s, but never actually launched a real campaign until 2015. Even then, it still seemed possible that Trump's campaign might be a massive publicity stunt, a theory he fueled with semi-frequent suggestions that he would drop out if he felt like it. Listen to this. I'm not a masochist. Listen to this. If I was dropping in the polls where I saw that I wasn't going to win, why would I continue? Trump told NBC's Chuck Todd in October, adding that he would be more than happy to return to his tremendously lucrative business empire. Now listen to this. Of course, Trump couldn't possibly drop out now that he's beaten all 16 of his primary campaign challengers and become the Republican Party's presumptive nominee, could he? Listen to this. Doubts about Trump's commitment and true motives resurfaced again Thursday when the billionaire seemed to wink at a reporter who asked whether it was possible that he could beat Hillary Clinton, win the presidency, and then decline to actually serve. Trump flashed a mischievous smile when the New Yorker Times' Jason Horowitz asked about such a scenario. This is what he said. This is Donald Trump's own words as he flashed this mischievous smile. I'll let you know how I feel about it after it happens. Now, why is this important? Because about 4 o'clock in the morning, this morning, as I was trying to go to sleep, the word came to me, abdication, or to abdicate. And I didn't really know what it meant, but the only person in my mind when that word came to me was Donald Trump. And I'm thinking, Lord, abdication means to basically leave to resign from your position of authority. What's that got to do with Donald Trump? And so I began to do a search on the internet, putting in abdicate or abdication and putting in Donald Trump, and I found nothing. And then I looked up the word abdication or to abdicate, and it means to bow out. So I started doing deeper researches, and this is what I found, is that Donald Trump said these words, I'll let you know how I feel about it after it happens. Now you talk about mystical, kind of esoteric kind of putting it out there, but really not knowing what he really means. He's not coming out clearly saying, I'm not going to run for president, but listen how he says this. I'll let you, and then to give the smirk that he gives on his face, this mischievous smirk. And he winks, by the way, when he says it. I'll let you know how I feel about it after it happens. And why would the Lord give me that word, abdicate, and tell me and give me Donald Trump? I really believe, folks. And by the way, as Sonia and I, we were sitting over at her apartment with her daughter and her nephew. He just kind of volunteered that information himself. We were just talking, having a conversation. He says, well, I think Donald Trump was just running to get Hillary Clinton in there. And this is starting to be this, conversation now. Everybody's kind of having this conversation that has any brains at all, Someone that is out of their mind or whatever, has no brains, isn't having this conversation. But people, real thinking people, people that have a head on their shoulders and have some real sense of reality, are all having this conversation that Donald Trump is really this is a publicity stunt. We all know that Donald Trump is good friends with Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. We know that for a fact. Not only that, but Hillary Clinton or the Clintons' daughter, Chelsea, and Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka, are best friends. And just recently, Ivanka was asked in an interview how she felt about this, and I'm glad that this finally came out. She was basically saying, we don't let it get to us. She says, we know that it's our parents running for president, and we just kind of, no way, come on. There's no way that two women that would be able to get along and be friends knowing that their parents are at each other's throats over a position of the highest power in the country. Come on, folks. Do we really believe the smoke in the mirrors? No way. And I believe, because the Lord gave that word to me this morning, abdicate, and he showed me Donald Trump, I really do believe it's an absolute, I would give it 99.9% that Donald Trump will abdicate, that he will bow down or bow out, and he's not going to be president. And so I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Don't forget to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. God bless you.